If you've ever lost the fish of a lifetime and wondered if it was the knot that failed, you re-knot alone and you're in the right place, because today we're unlocking the complete guide to the world's strongest, most reliable, and most essential fishing knots. Whether you're new to fishing or a seasoned angler with years on the water, one thing always stays true: the knot is your lifeline. And when that lifeline fails, it doesn't matter how good your rod is, how strong your line is, or how perfect your cast was. If your knot slips, it's over. But what if you could tie knots that don't just hold, but give you an edge? What if you could tie them fast, confidently, and even in the dark with freezing hands or on a rocking boat? That's what this video is all about. We're going deep, really deep, into the art and science of fishing knots. From the all-time greats like the Palomar, Uni, and Improved Clinch, to advanced saltwater setups like the FG knot, the Bimini twist, and even fly fishing specialties like the blood knot and loop-to-loop, we're covering it all. But this isn't just about showing you how. It is about showing you why each knot matters, when to use it, and how to make sure it holds when the pressure's on. And we're not stopping there. We're talking mono, fluoro, and braid. What knots work best with which line, and how to avoid the mistakes that most anglers make without realizing. This isn't just about preventing knot failure. It's about leveling up every cast, every hook set, every battle with a big fish. You'll learn how to tie knots that slide through guides without a hitch, knots that withstand shock from violent strikes, and knots that won't come loose after hours of casting. We'll show you how to tie in high wind, low light, and even with cold, wet fingers. We'll break down what makes a knot strong: friction, strength retention, shock absorption, and how to tie smarter, not harder. We'll compare knot strength tests and show you the results, so you know exactly which knot to trust when you retargeting bass, trout, redfish, tarpon, or even 500-pound sharks. We'll teach you how to properly seat a knot, moisten it, cinch it, and trim it without weakening your line. Ever heard of tag end slippage? You will, and you'll learn how to prevent it. We'll go through common failure points, like tying to the wrong part of the hook eye, using incompatible knots with braid, or letting your wraps cross and create weak spots. You'll discover the secrets pros use in high-stakes tournaments, and the survival knots relied on by offshore captains who can't afford a single break-off. We'll show you how to tie strong knots for finesse rigs, like drop shots, Ned rigs, and shaky heads, and also the best setups for topwater, crankbaits, and swim baits, where line, twist, and abrasion resistance come into play. Want to learn how to create loop knots for better lure action? We've got that. Want to know how to quickly tie leaders in the field without tools? That's in here too. And if you fly fish, we've dedicated entire sections to fly leader construction, tippet knots, and how to tie knots that keep your tiny flies drifting naturally and securely. You'll also learn how to store pre-tied rigs, use knot-tying tools, and train your muscle memory until you can tie them blindfolded. This isn't just a tutorial, it's a masterclass, and every step of the way we're keeping it engaging, because let's face it, fishing knots might not sound exciting, but when they're the only thing between you and the fish of a lifetime, they matter more than anything. Throughout this video, we'll cut between real-world footage of knots being tested on big fish, underwater slow motion of line stretch and knot performance, and live-action how-tos you can follow in real time. So stay with us, because by the end of this video, you won't just be a better knot tier. You'll be a more confident, more capable, and far more successful angler. Click away, because the next knot we teach might be the one that helps you land your personal best.